everyone, Mama Mikey here, and today is a quick video. This is games that I am most excited for in 2017. I have a very long list of games to play in 2017, and I can't include every game that I'm excited for because there are so many, but these are my real highlights for 2017. So starting off is Tales of Vesperia, which is coming very soon. That will be out January 24th, 2017. Now that I've played Tales of Hearts R and Tales of Graces F, I'm extremely excited for Tales of Vesperia to be released. I love the free roam battle system that these games have, the animated skits that add little bits of story. I absolutely love all of the variety in the skills and the weapons. You play as a young lady named Velvet. Her kind and gentle personality has been drastically changed after a traumatic event, and now she is taken up with a crew of pirates. I love pirates, and they travel the ocean together. I'm really interested in this game. Game Informer calls the game dark, violent, and haunting. It is very different from the Tales games that I have played, which have a lot of sad moments, have a lot of angry moments, but nothing like this, nothing that is dark, violent, and haunting. So I'm really excited for this whole new take on a Tales game, and I'm very excited for all the new mechanics and things that have been added to the game as well. Next on my list is Neo, which is coming to the PlayStation 3 and 4, and the release date for that is February 7th, 2017. This is an action RPG set in war-torn Japan. This game centers around yokai, terrifying demons that inhabit the world, but these are not the fun yokai that we see in Yokai Watch. They are indeed terrifying demons. The game will also have you facing off against other samurai in supernatural battles. The game really made me think of Dark Souls when I saw it. I've never tried one of those games. I enjoy watching other people play them, but I've never tried one for myself, and this gave me a very similar feeling while watching it. So I'm very interested in playing this game, and the setting as well, a supernatural historical setting, really intrigues me, and it's something that I'd really like to jump into. Next on my list is Yeast Origin, which is coming to the PlayStation Vita and the PS4 on February 21st. This is a JRPG that was released on PC in Japan in 2006, and now it's being released on the Vita and the PS4. I've never played one of these games previously. I'm not sure if any of them have come to America. When I was looking into this game, I was just so interested in it. The story of it looks incredible. In this game, you get to choose between playing as a mighty warrior who is skilled with an axe, or a sorcerer who uses powerful spells. And I think I'm gonna choose the sorcerer. I just love playing sorcerer or mage or sage in games. I just love the magic aspect of it. It's just so fantastical to me. And I think I want to pick this up on the Vita. The story behind this game is that two goddesses have been helping humans to defend themselves from the demons, and they have built the humans a new home up in the sky. But then the goddesses suddenly vanish, and the demons are building a tower so that they can reach the humans' new home. And so you, as the hero, need to go and investigate the demons' tower that they are building and try to solve the mystery of what happened to the two goddesses. It looks really fun. What I've seen so far of the game has me really interested in it already, and like I said, the storyline already sounds like something I'd be really invested in. Next on my list is Horizon Zero Dawn. The release date for this game is finally approaching. This is coming to the PS4 on February 28th, and I cannot explain how excited I am for this game. The mystery of this game has had me interested in it since it was first revealed at E3. I'm just dying to know more about these large mechanical creatures that have inhabited the Earth. It's a really cool concept to me that we are so far in the future that our society that we know it now is considered ancient history, and it is so far gone that they're not even sure what our lives were like. It's all lost, almost as if we are the cavemen to them. I think it's a really cool concept. The world of this game, seeing the dilapidated skyscrapers and cities, having seen them be overtaken by nature again, but then these very strange mechanical creatures that just inhabit the world, I just am dying to know where those came from, what happens in the story, and we are very fast approaching that release date. I'm also very excited for the hunting and crafting elements of this game. I really enjoy hunting in games. It's part of why Red Dead Redemption is one of my all-time favorite games. I adored the hunting aspect of it, and I'm really looking forward to that in Horizon Zero Dawn. Next on my list is a game with the same release date. This is Story of Seasons Trio of Towns. That's coming to the 3DS on February 28th, same day as Horizon Zero Dawn. I have not played the Story of Seasons games before, but this one just looked really fun and different. In this game, you play through 3 different towns, and it seems like you're going to have the towns kind of all working together, as opposed to the other games where you're in one town the whole time. I adore Harvest Moon. These games are just so much fun for me. I love playing Matchmaker. It's part of why I really love Fire Emblem Awakening, and I talked about that in my What I'm Playing for January 2017 video. So I'm very excited for this game. It looks like a lot of fun. I really love farming games. They're perfect to play for before you go to bed or when you first wake up in the morning. Just something that you could put a half hour to an hour into each day and just slowly work on your town. Although I think I'll be playing it a lot more than that because I get hooked on these games pretty easily. Next on my list is a game that we have heard so much about, but the more details I get, the better. This is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and that is coming out on March 3rd, which is the release date of the Nintendo Switch. This game just has me so intrigued. It looks phenomenal. I just can't wait to immerse myself in that world, to see all of the different enemies, and to just get into that story because it looks so cool. This is a game that I don't even know what to say about it. I'm just so excited, and we've all heard so much about it already, but it is crawling towards us. The release date will be here before we know it, and I just can't wait to have that game and the Nintendo Switch in my hands. Next is South Park: The Fractured Butthole. That game is coming out on Xbox and PlayStation, and is coming to us March 31st, 2017, so a month after playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, we can play South Park: The Fractured Butthole. I absolutely loved the Stick of Truth game. It's a game that I was so engrossed in. It really did feel like playing an episode of South Park. As a South Park fan, this was the game that I had been waiting for, and it was just perfect. And I was so disappointed when The Fractured Butthole was delayed, but it is finally approaching, and I'm just so excited for it. There's a lot of new aspects to this game. They've added a grid system for battles, which is similar to what I've seen in Fire Emblem Awakening. It's a lot more toned down in terms of strategy, but they've added that grid system now for moving your player across the field, and it just looks really awesome. I can't wait to see all of the new things added, and of course the story. The Stick of Truth had such a fantastic story. It really was just like an episode of South Park, and just being in that world, actually walking around South Park and having the town all laid out for you on a map, it was so cool to be in that area, and I'm very excited to go back. Next on my list is Persona 5 for the PS4, and that is coming to us April 4th. I have not played the Persona games before. It is such a well-known series, and it's a series that I'd really love to dip my toes in. I'd like to play Persona 4 Golden for the Vita before playing this game. I know that the stories aren't connected, but I'd really like to experience the battle system and learn a little bit more about the Persona series first. I don't know if I'll have time to do that, but I definitely do want to play both games in whichever order I get to it. This game is centered around high school students who seem ordinary, but they lead secret lives after hours and have amazing powers. The description of the game said that the controls are simple to learn but hard to master, so this is a great entrance into the series for people like me who haven't played before, who intended to play Persona 4 Golden but probably won't have time to. It looks like a really great game that beginners and veteran players are going to enjoy. Next on my list is a game that I just found while browsing Amazon for Vita games, and it is Hakuki Kyoto Wins. I'm sure I said that wrong, but that is coming to the PlayStation Vita on May 31st. I saw this game in the recommended section on Amazon while I was looking for Vita games, and as soon as I read the description, I knew I had to play this game. Here was what it says: 12 handsome bachelors fall in love as these 12 bachelors battle for your heart in this historical fantasy romance. I saw historical fantasy romance and I thought, sold. And then I kept reading. It said over 80 hours of romance with over 30 different endings. Immerse yourself in the world of Hakuki through its compelling tale of romance, friendship, and betrayal. It's just getting saucier the more that I read. And then it says, beauty at your fingertips, fluid animation and vibrant art breathes life into this climactic era in Japan's history. Then, view all of the art in a gorgeous photo gallery. So you'll be able to view the art later after it's, kind of appears in the story. but historical Japan, I'm sold. I'm absolutely sold. I just love historical Japan. I love it in books, in games, and the fact that this is sort of like a romance game, like Bachelorette game, I thought I have to play this. I love playing Matchmaker, and so now I have a chance to play Matchmaker for 80 hours on the PlayStation Vita. So next are my honorable mentions, and these are games that don't have a definite release date yet, so they may or may not come out in 2017. These are games that I believe will come out in 2017, but you just don't know when delays are going to happen. So the top of that list is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy for the PS4, and as of now, the release date on IGN and different websites just says, to be announced 2017. So I really do believe that this game will be here this year, but we aren't guaranteed that. But my excitement and joy when this game was announced, it almost gave me a heart attack. The nostalgia that I felt just was so powerful. This is a game that I remember playing at friends' houses way before I could ever afford my own video game console. Now that I'm able to purchase my own console and purchase this game for myself, it's just an awesome feeling, and I'm so excited to play these games again. Next on my list is Stardew Valley, which has been softly confirmed for the Nintendo Switch. The official Stardew Valley website has confirmed that they are working on bringing the game to the Nintendo Switch. So I say softly confirmed because while they said that they're working on it, you just never know if they could run into problems or if this game could get delayed. We're just not sure yet because that's all the information that we have to go on. But this is a game that I have been waiting to come to a mobile platform because I'd love to be able to play this on the go. I also wanted this to come to a Nintendo platform because I don't want to have to worry about trophies or achievements in a game like this. Part of what I love about Harvest Moon and games like that, playing them on the 3DS, is that there's no trophies or anything. I can go at my own pace. I'm just doing the goals that I want to do. And those games are very relaxed because of that. So I don't want to play Stardew Valley and have trophies or achievements to worry about. I want to play it like my Harvest Moon games, and I just want to enjoy it, relax, and play it. And the Nintendo Switch will hopefully be the place that I can do that. Next on my list is Ever Oasis for the 3DS. This is an RPG from the team behind Majora's Mask 3D, and this is a brand new IP coming from Nintendo. You are a seedling and your mission is to build an oasis in the desert. It's a very cute premise, but of course, like all RPGs, there are dungeons, there are enemies, there are lots of puzzles and items to find. This is a brand new IP, and it'll also have you expanding shops and buying gear and just all those things that I love about RPGs. I'm really excited about a brand new IP from Nintendo, and I really hope that this game comes out soon. And lastly on my list of honorable mentions is We Happy Few for the Xbox One. This game was delayed from 2016 and now it has not gotten a release date in 2017. It says TBA on all the websites that I checked. This is a game set in an alternative take on 1960s England. You have decided to stop taking joy, which is the happy pills that everyone takes, and because of that you now see the world for the horrible, horrible place that it is. And you need to escape and get to a place where people aren't hopped up on joy and trying to murder you for not taking it. So this game will have you trying to escape from enemies and trying to pretend that you are on joy so that no one suspects anything. I think it's a really great idea, the whole hiding in plain sight, while also if you get caught you will have to deal with combat. It looks like a really fun game. When this was announced at E3, it blew me away, and the art style is what really stuck with me. Every time I see pictures of this game, I get so excited, and I'm really hoping that this game comes out in 2017 and nothing bad happens to it. I don't want to see any cancellations or any more delays. So that was my list, including honorable mentions of games that I am most excited for in 2017. Let me know in the comments below what games you're most excited for in 2017, and if I mentioned any of the games that are on your list. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!